Johnny's got another problem. Jimmy had an overdose, and Susie had another run-in with the one she loves the most. Kid's got another question: when's Daddy coming home? You know it's hard to face this world.
Welcome to Underkill TV, here still in Hard Rock Hell, Ibiza, joined by Tequila Mockingbyrd, who played 2 nights ago. Is that right? 2 nights ago? How was it?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was such a great show. Yeah, it was cool.
Amazing. Yeah.
Hang 10, mate. I don't know. Can we start again? No, we can't.
You all enjoyed I found out that Eden, that night, was the first ever night that it's not been a dance night. That was the first ever... Yeah, so that night, I think, like Joan of Arc yourselves, Eclipse, all the bands that played that night, was the first ever night that there was a you are the pioneers of doing that. That must be pretty humbling. Like.
Wow, it was, I mean, like, the vibe when we got in the room was just, like, awesome. It was just, like, yeah, full of people, and everyone was real, you know, emotional, and it was just really, really good to get on there and just kick it. Yeah, it was cool, yeah.
What's the highlight for you?
I think with the Hard Rock Hell events, it's always just such a nice community feeling. Like, you feel like you're playing in front of friends, and like you can see everyone's there to have a good time. They're not stood there with their arms folded being like, impress me. They're there to rock out, and they do. It's great.
The one thing, because with the hotels and how it's run, all of us sharing hotels together, and you see other people with the wristbands, everyone's like, are you going tonight? I'll see you there. It's just awesome that you all get to hang out and then have fun for, a week. You take work off to come to Ibiza and just listen to rock bands and rock out. It's awesome.
I mentioned to the Joan of Arc girls yesterday, if somebody put this on paper 10 years ago, that we're going to have a hard rock festival in Ibiza, people would think they're a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic or something, but you've got to admit, it really works, doesn't it? It's just a great...
It definitely, like, takes the scene by surprise and gives it, like, an extra elevated element to Ibiza and clubbing and the whole scene in general. It's a wicked idea, and they're smashing it really well, yeah.
It's one way to get the rockers out of their black t-shirts, send them somewhere hot. There's been some pasty bodies around. It's you know who's here for Hard Rock Hell because you see the people with the white tan lines.
You see the tan line.
Yeah.
The other thing, because personally I listen to a lot of 80s stuff, and you see videos of Motley Crue and all these bands from the 80s and bands that people here all love. You see beaches and you see sun and palm trees, and to be here and see all that, it's funny to see that today. It's fun because rock gigs don't always happen in places like this, and then to get to be here, it's awesome. It's great.
And one thing I wanted to mention before we were talking in the interview, I discovered you guys at Hard Rock Hell 2017, I think it was, and what drew me instantly to you guys was you were covering one of my all-time favourite songs, which is Ramones' classic, Somebody Put Something in My Drink. How did that all come about? Tell me.
That was actually, we were setting up for a gig one day, and I was screwing on my cymbals, and it was actually our old bass player Jess who heard the song to begin with. It was on the PA just playing while we were like setting up, and it was just happened to be after a pretty hectic weekend where I basically lost my voice till at least Thursday, and she's like, what the hell were you doing on Saturday night? And I'm like, I don't know, I just had a few drinks. And she's like, dude, it's not normal to lose your voice till Thursday, like sound like Lemmy going around for 4 days. She's like, you got spiked, dude. And this was like a couple of days later, and she was singing the song at me, and we didn't even know who it was at that point. So we googled it, and we're like, we have to cover this, and then we covered it, and it always went down a treat, so we decided to stick it on the album.
Excellent stuff. Does Richie know you actually do it then, or?
He does. Yeah, we toured with him in 2016, so obviously we had to leave it out of the set, but it was kind of doing the cover that got us the tour with him, because our manager sent it to sent it to his tour manager because he knew they were looking for support, and so there you go.
So what is the plans for Tequila Mockingbyrd now? I know we're we're just in May at the moment, still a long time of the year left. What are the plans for the later of 2018?
Well, we just have been recording a new album, so that's all like sort of done at the moment, just tying up the ends of it, and we just released a brand new single called "Tell Me." So hopefully toward the end of the year, we've got a big long tour now. We're gonna get some new music and stuff out before the end, especially for September, I think, with this new tour. And yeah, keep going, keep writing songs, keep doing some new material. We got the Treatment tour in September. That's the one I was going to say. We're so super looking forward to that. So we got a little break for a few weeks where we're going to re-energize, get ourselves fresh and ready, and then smash back out on the road in the UK. Yeah.
Off to Spain tomorrow. So Spain, then off to Italy, Austria, then the UK for a run, going up and down the country a few times, doing some festivals, Amplified, Camden Rocks, Butte Fest. So it should be an interesting few months.
So you're pretty much from now on the road till the UK tour then, is that right?
Yeah, so as of 8 a.m. or something tomorrow morning, we leave for Barcelona. We continue throughout Europe until the end of May, and then I think it's as of May 30th, perhaps we start in UK and then just continue. Yeah, June the 2nd, I think we're at Dublin Castle, we're playing there. Yeah, so then just the next few months will be all around UK. So if you check our Facebook, the dates will all be there.
That's what I was going to ask. Anybody that does want to check anything out with the band, whether it be a website, Facebook, social media, just check it. Just there. Just like that. And what's been the highlight for you just being out here this weekend? I mean, I know obviously you had a good reception in Eden 2 nights ago. What's been your own personal highlights, if I ask you all individually?
Well, just in general, I guess being out on the beach in the sun, obviously, and the climate's a lot nicer. It's quite interesting to get used to playing on stage in this kind of heat, because I'm certainly not used to that. But these two, of course, are a bit more initiated with that and being out in Oz. But yeah, so for me, I think it's like being able to play gigs like in the summer, and we're pretty much on a road to summer now with our tour anyway. So it's a good start to this tour for me. Yeah.
For me, it's just playing again. So the other night was our first proper show since Steelhouse last July. So it's, we've been in the studio, writing, recording, and it's just so nice to get back on stage and smash it out, because that's what it's all about, really.
And yourself?
So as much as I'm excited about the sun and the beaches and stuff, the moment, lollies, oh, definitely, I've needed one of these. It's a super twister. Super twister. It's, with fruit juice.
What flavour was it?
I don't know, it's one of those weird flavours that just tastes like everything, but you can't complain because it's great. So that, but specifically to Hard Rock Hell, I think my favourite moment was, much like Josie, I'd missed playing and getting back on stage, but the moment of when we walked into the venue and just looking around and then being like, oh no, so here's where you're playing, and seeing the room, I was like, wow, just sort of taken back, because I've never been to a Hard Rock Hell before. So it was a great way to start my first sort of Hard Rock Hell experience. Here, it was amazing. It was just, the venue looks great. I'm not sure if they'll get to see it, but it's awesome. It looks great inside.
Excellent stuff. Well, hopefully we'll get an endorsement off Walls for doing that there. Those that want to check the band out, I know you're going to be busy and everything, and you've got things to do later on. I do appreciate the time for you coming to chat with us, and we'll hopefully catch up with you maybe in the UK, and we can have another chat hopefully when the album may be close to coming out. This is Alistair from Underkill TV signing out with Tequila Mockingbyrd from Hard Rock Hell Ibiza. Thanks, girls.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Can you all just say your names?
You know it's hard to face this world, oh yeah, when you're feeling all alone. Up in smoke, up in smoke. This whole world's going up in smoke. Can't stay out of trouble, you got nothing else to